Elephant versus rhino. The ultimate showdown in the vast landscapes of Africa and parts of Asia. Two titanic herbivores reign supreme: the elephant and the rhinoceros. Both animals are among the most powerful and formidable creatures in the animal kingdom. But if these giants ever clashed in a battle of strength, strategy, and survival, which one would emerge victorious? This ultimate showdown will analyze their size, strength, weaponry, intelligence, agility, and fighting techniques to determine the superior beast. Friends, as you are familiar with both of the animals, can you guess who would win? Please write that in the comments if you guessed right. Thanks to physical attribute size and weight, the elephant is the largest land animal on Earth. The African elephant, the largest of the species, can weigh between 10,000 and 14,000 pounds and stand up to 13 feet at the shoulder. Asian elephants are slightly smaller but still massive compared to most land mammals. In contrast, the rhinoceros, while also enormous, is significantly smaller than the elephant. The white rhino, the largest of its kind, weighs between 4,000 and 7,000 pounds and stands around 6 feet tall at the shoulder. Other rhino species, like the black rhino or Indian rhino, are even smaller. While incredibly muscular and robust, the rhino is dwarfed by the sheer mass of an elephant. Strength and power. Both animals possess extraordinary strength. Elephants use their immense size to their advantage, capable of knocking down trees and pushing over vehicles with ease. Their sheer bulk alone makes them nearly unstoppable when charging. Rhinos, on the other hand, are compact powerhouses. Their bodies are built like tanks, and they can charge at speeds of 30-35 miles per hour. While they don't have the same mass as elephants, their thick muscles and reinforced skulls allow them to absorb heavy impacts and dish out serious damage. Weapons and defenses. Tusks versus horns. One of the most defining features of the elephant is its tusks, elongated incisor teeth made of ivory. These can grow up to 10 feet long and are used for defense, offense, and dominance displays. A single thrust from an elephant's tusk can impale an opponent or cause fatal injuries. The rhino counters with its signature weapon, its horn. Unlike elephant tusks, which are made of bone and covered in enamel, rhino horns consist of keratin, the same protein found in human hair and nails. The white rhino's horn can reach 5 feet in length and is used for goring and ramming opponents. While a powerful weapon, the horn lacks the reach and leverage of elephant tusks. Skin and armor. Both animals have thick, tough skin that acts as natural armor. An elephant's skin is about an inch thick, but it remains somewhat pliable to allow movement. This skin provides excellent protection against bites, scratches, and minor injuries, but is not invulnerable. Rhinos have even thicker skin, up to 2 inches in some places. Their hide is heavily reinforced with collagen fibers, making them more resistant to cuts and punctures. However, their eyes are small and relatively weak, making them vulnerable to attacks aimed at the head. Intelligence and strategy. Elephants are among the most intelligent animals on the planet. They possess strong problem-solving abilities, memory, and social intelligence. Elephants can assess situations quickly, use their trunks dexterously, and even display signs of strategic thinking during conflicts. Rhinos, while not as intelligent as elephants, are not mindless brutes. They rely on instinct and brute force rather than strategy. Their primary response to threats is either to charge or retreat, making them less adaptable in complex fights. Agility and speed. Despite their size, elephants can reach speeds of around 25 miles per hour when charging. However, they are not as agile as rhinos due to their bulk and slower acceleration. Rhinos, though smaller, are much faster in short bursts. A charging rhino can reach speeds of 35 miles per hour, making them dangerous in close-quarters combat. Their compact body allows for tighter turns and quick maneuverability compared to elephants. Fighting techniques and behavior. Elephant fighting style. When elephants fight, they typically engage in head-to-head battles, using their tusks to push, jab, or lift their opponents. They also use their trunks to grab and manipulate objects, sometimes swinging them like a whip. Elephants can rear up on their hind legs and slam down with devastating force, using their sheer weight as a weapon. If threatened, an elephant will charge at full speed, attempting to gore or trample its enemy. The force of an elephant's charge can shatter bones and knock down even the toughest adversaries. Rhino fighting-style rhinos rely heavily on their charge, using their horns to gore and batter opponents. They lower their heads and rush forward with tremendous force, hoping to impale their enemy. If their charge connects, it can be devastating, capable of flipping vehicles and knocking down large predators. Unlike elephants, rhinos do not use complex tactics. They tend to charge blindly and rely on brute strength to overpower opponents. While this works against many threats, it is not always the best strategy against a larger and more intelligent foe. Who would win? While both animals are incredibly powerful, the elephant has a significant advantage in several key areas. 1. Size and mass. The elephant is more than twice the weight of the largest rhino, giving it an overwhelming size advantage. 2. Tusks versus horn. The elephant's longer reach and ability to lift and gore with its tusks make it a more effective combatant. 3. Intelligence and strategy. Elephants are far more intelligent and capable of adapting their strategy mid-fight, while rhinos rely on straightforward charges. 4. Endurance. Elephants have greater stamina and can sustain prolonged battles better than rhinos, which are built for short bursts of power. However, the rhino has a chance if it lands a perfectly timed charge. A well-placed horn strike could severely injure an elephant's legs or belly, potentially turning the tide of battle. But overall, the elephant's intelligence, weaponry, and sheer size make it the likely victor in most encounters. Conclusion: in a head-to-head showdown, the elephant would have the upper hand due to its superior size, intelligence, and versatile weaponry. While a rhino's charge is undeniably powerful, it lacks the strategic depth and adaptability that an elephant possesses. In most battles, the elephant would dominate through sheer strength and tactical advantage. That being said, both of these magnificent creatures are kings of their respective domains, and in the wild, they tend to avoid direct conflicts. Nature has designed them to rule their territories in peace, and a clash between them would be a rare and tragic event. Regardless of who would win, elephants and rhinos remain two of the most awe-inspiring creatures to roam the earth.